We're Mark and Margo Matson, and we started coming back physically to CCC this spring. We decided to come back physically to CCC when we felt it was really appropriate for us with our health, with the health of our loved ones, the expertise of medical professionals, and really kind of used that to say it's time to come back, where we've enjoyed being able to interact with church online, but we know that being with our people is going to be so much better of a way to experience Christ and experience his community. With young kids, we often come in through door 3, and so I think for me, coming in through those doors with kids that are a year older now than the last time we'd walked through those doors, and to see the smiles on the faces of the Kid City staff, and just to feel home in that regard, and to feel like our kids could really enjoy that, was something special for me.
It was. I still remember walking in the door, and Andrea and Shayla in Kid City they just opened their arms and they were like, yay! And I just felt like there was a lump in my throat of just feeling like, oh my goodness, it's so good to be here. And our kids have somebody else in their life who's teaching them about Jesus in a setting like this. It was kind of funny because when we did come back, I was pregnant and had a baby in quarantine. And so when we came back, there were people who were like, who is this? I was like, that's our that's our kid. Because, there was just fun things about like getting to introduce a whole new human to our church family too. So that was really fun. I think what struck me about the first time we came back was listening to all the voices, to hear people singing together. It made me cry a little bit to think of that, not having that for a year.
We're going to be one day all worshiping together at the throne, and to feel that kind of re-engagement after not having that for a while. That sense of corporate worship, I think, is really powerful because it is a slice of heaven.
I think we would both probably say we look forward to people coming back when they're medically able. And I look forward to the experience that we had coming home to church for them. There is something, it's like a picture of a sunset and then experiencing a sunset. Like the picture can only explain so much, but experiencing the sunset brings more life and more enjoyment. And I would say that's what coming back physically has been.
We're meant to do life together. And while that's obviously been difficult over the past year, especially for those that have underlying health conditions, it is what's best. And the way we were designed to be in community, and it's while it's possible to do that over the internet, it's definitely not ideal. And so it's something I think that being back in church, it feels more complete and holistic of an experience to follow Jesus, to really be in community with one another.